Welcome to part 3 of the project. In this part, we're going to be programming the door function, which is the way we're going to be able to claim the Tycoon. So let's get into that. Okay, now that we're in Roblox, what we're going to do is go to here. We're going to spawn in a part for the floor. So go to here, click on this block. You can move it around if you want with this button. Moving it on the x-axis, is moving it on the y-axis, it's going up. It's moving it on the z-axis. Sorry, give me a second. It's moving it on the z-axis. It's moving it here. Okay, so now if you wanna, we have to increase the size of this. So what we're gonna do is go to size here. This is the properties panel. If you don't have it access, if you can't find it right now, what you need to do is go to view and click on this, and you get the properties panel. So you just scroll down to size. What we're gonna do here is click 70. It's gonna make it wide at 70 studs wide, and you change this to 0.5 so it's slim, and change this to 55. Okay, now see that that's perfect. Can I move this here? This is the floor, so what we're gonna do is grab this floor side and in the floor, then move it to the main items. With the main items, perfect. Okay, so now what we're gonna do here, you could also change the color of the part. Sorry, you could also change the color of the part by clicking here. So we're just gonna leave it like this, but we could change it to anything. It's brown, change to red, or just preferably we just leave it as white. We're gonna leave that as white for now. So what we're gonna do is spawn another part. This is how we're gonna make the door and how we're gonna give the player access to what you call it, to the thing. Sorry, I forgot to set something up again. You also meant to set something here. Sorry. You also meant to anchor it down. So you just click anchor here to anchor this thing down so it doesn't just move around. So you move this here. You move this over here, or you could align this any way you want, but let's just keep it here for now. So we're gonna scale this by moving this here. Sorry. That's my fault. Ctrl Z. Scale this on both sides. Have to do any way you want, so we'll just scale this upwards now. See, scale this upwards. If that's wide as you want, I'm just leaving this like this for now because I want it like this. Keep it here. So scale it upwards again. I'll scale it down so we can now duplicate this, then shrink that one here. Move it upwards like this. That's gonna be where we're gonna put the player name. So, okay, so from here, you click on these parts. We're gonna make it transparent, which is you can do from the properties tab. So transparency, we're gonna set this to, let's say 0.5. Looks fine. Then we're gonna click and find the can't collide part. Gonna remove that so it doesn't, collide with the actual player. We just want the player to be able to touch it. So after doing all this, from here, make sure everything is anchored down so it doesn't fall apart. It's fine. Yeah, that's anchored as well. Okay, all of them are anchored. There. Hello, this is me post editing. I decided to voice over this area because during the coding section I took up a lot of time and I preferred my videos to be shorter. So just enjoy the video. If you have problems keeping up, you could just slow that down. Okay, thank you. Let's go back to the video.
Who am I? Am I not unique? Maybe I'm not here at all. But the bakers mining earth with lies that break us all. Soul. Oh, it's useless. You know, huh? What could have made the way? Yeah, What does it all mean? Can we make a difference? Really make a difference. If we don't break out here, wake up, get up there. Read your voice, I guess, like yours. Feed your anger like fire. Why the somebody won't change? Just imagine you're out there. Swatting lights in the making. Can't smoke much without breaking. If you hold on, life won't change.
Okay, so what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to verify whether the owner value is showing. So that's how you know the door is working. So what I did here, I had to debug a bit because I was missing a few values. So I had to rewrite the code for a bit. Okay, that's why I'm just here to explain that. Okay, go back to the video. Okay, we're back again. So here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be changing this title. It was the thing that we made before with the door. So we're going to change this to a label so we can actually see the name of whoever owns the Tycoon. So first of all, let's change the transparency back so you can actually see it. And that's 0. I'm going to change this to something actually viewable. So change that to white. I don't really like the color of the floor, so give me a second. I'm going to change that as well. Change that to, yeah, that's that. Maybe that, yeah, that's fine. Go back to the title. We're going to add something called a surface GUI. Then from there, add a text label to that. From the text label, we're going to change the transparency of the text label so we don't actually see the background of that. Transparency, change that to 1. As you can see, you can't see the background of this. You can't see the background anymore. So then we're going to change a few things. We're going to change the size. We're going to change the place where the text is located. So we'll change this to 0. It's to 1. 1. Change this to 0 again. As you can see, it's at the center. And from there, you can go to text. You can change the font of this to this. And we can also change the color. We can change the color. We can change the size of it by clicking text scale. So it's like this. You can see the label is fine. You can see fine and dandy. So going forward, we will be getting back to this. What we're going to do is add a stroke, UI stroke. When you add a UI stroke, you can change the thickness. So second, and thickness of the stroke so you can actually see the stroke in action. So what we're going to do is change something else so you can actually see it's not black. Give me a second. I don't want a black stroke. So color, let's change that to white. Oh, that's not white. Change that to white. See it, black stroke. Okay, let's flip this because it's not really showing on this background. So what I want to do is change the color of this. Text color, change that to white. Then we'll go to the stroke and change that to black. Oh, did I miss something? Textural thickness. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. So now what we're gonna do is go to our core script. Because we want to show a name on it. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go to our scripts because we want our name to display on here. So what we'll do is type main items dot owner door dot title dot surface GUI dot text label, then text, then equals to string values dot owner value dot value, then dot dot Tycoon. It's just meant to show a player name, then adds an apostrophe S to Tycoon, so it flows naturally. Okay, now let's test it. Go from here, walk around. Okay, see? That's perfect. Okay, well, saying that we've completed today's task, that's the end of today's video. Have a good day. Make sure you like and subscribe, and see you next time. Make sure you like and subscribe, and see you next one again, I guess. Bye.